Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wa bihi nasta'inu ala umurid dunya waddin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in, amma ba'du. The Honorable Mr. Muhammad Lintang MPD as the Chairman of Committee. The Honorable Mr. Rachmad Sunu MPD as our main speaker. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tahta Ni'mah S. It's a precious chance for me to be your master of ceremony in this beautiful day in our event national seminar with the theme Society 5.0 and how we survive from it. First of all, let's say thanks to Allah who has given us guidance, happiness, health and mercy, so we can attend and participate in this event without any obstacles. Praise and salutation upon our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness to the lightness, from Jahiliyah era to Islamiyah era. Ladies and gentlemen, in this nice occasion, let me deliver the structure of the event today as follows. The first is opening, the second is greeting from Chairman of Committee, the third is main event, and the last is closing. Well, now we start in the first agenda. Let's start this agenda by reciting Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The next agenda is greeting from Mr. Muhammad Lintang MPD as the Chairman of Committee. Time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I respect all the attendants who have stayed here, especially for the organization of the event which I brought. First of all, let us say praise to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who give us thousands of favors until this day. Salawat as well as greeting to Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Many give us minimal model well and should emulate. Before I say something on this greeting, the prefaces, I thank NC that has given to me time to welcome this statement. I would like to give information about what we had to do as a committee. If only just now, only several days before this activities take place, a bit much we as an organizer thank him officially to the team and all who helped this event activity take place. There is a financial statement that I report on this activity. I have written carefully. For more detail, I will report from accountability reports so that I can pass on. Thanks to the invitation that please present and apologize if we as the organizer, especially for me to say sorry for the meal and the imperfection of the facilities this potluck and many others deficiencies. We on behalf of the committee always try to be professional, but the invitation makes us just giving like this. Before I close our timing, requested to the attendants who are present here are welcome to taste the meal we have served. That's all for me. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much to Mr. Muhammad Lintang MPD for the briefing. The next agenda is the main event to be brought by Mr. Rachmad Sunu MPD. Time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning everyone.
Morning.
Despicable the mentor 1% community, Mr. Rachmad Sunu MPD, the Honorable Lecturer of the English Department and the Honorable participant of this seminar. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Isyoga, the moderator of today's seminar. I am very pleased to see you here and welcome all of you to this seminar. Today's seminar is about Society 5.0 and how we survive from it. Ladies and gentlemen, our speaker today is Mr. Rachmad Sunu MPD. He is one of the lecturers of University Islam Indonesia. He has received his bachelor degree in English Department at Muhammadiyah University of Purworejo and take his master degree at University of Indonesia in Economic Education Department. Now, allow me to welcome the speaker, Mr. Ahmad Sunu Pradana MPD, to deliver his presentation. Mr. Ahmad Sunu Pradana, the floor is yours.
Alright, thank you from the moderator and also the MC. The theme of today's seminar is Society 5.0 and how we survive from it. The first thing I want to ask to you all, have you ever heard about Society 5.0?
No.
Okay, then I will explain it in short time. What is Society 5.0? Human-centered society that balances economic advancement with the resolution of social problems by a system that highly integrates cyberspace and physical space. So in this society, you not just do work economic by yourself, but you will emphasize the AI, Internet of Things, and other aspects, and so on. This era, first time introduced by the government of Japan in 2019, which was created in anticipation of the disruption caused by the Industrial Revolution 4.0. It was complex and ambiguous uncertainty. It is feared that the invasion would erode the values of human character that have been maintained so far. So in this era, the emphasis is not in the knowledge but also in character. This is the evolution. The first time, Society 1.0, hunting and gathering. It happened in before century era. The next is Society 2.0, which is agricultural. The third is Society 3.0, which is industrial. This is happened first in England. And the next is Society 4.0, information. This is the first era where modern technology come. And we are now in Society 5.0. But as a lecturer, we will discuss the Society 5.0 in education term. Society 5.0 is a process of collaboration between human center, and technology as the base. Which means that education 5.0 is an education process which focuses on human development as a creature that has mind, knowledge, and ethics, supported by development of modern technology nowadays. So the teacher won't explain the knowledge to you by herself, by itself. They will use technology. As I said before, the era of Society 5.0, effective of education, emphasize character, moral, and exemplary education. Why? Because the knowledge can be replaced by technology, while the application of soft skill and hard skill cannot be replaced. In this case, readiness is needed in terms of competency-based education. This is why you need to learn most of subject yourself. The teacher just asks you to do this task, and so on. The use of virtual or augmented reality and the utilization of AI. What is the example of AI? You know? Tesla. Autonomous drive. And then also robots. Now most of stores in Japan use robots. This is where the collaboration between teachers and students in the learning process lies. With this collaborative process, it is hoped that it will be able to end the long drop of the learning system which has been teacher-centric. What teachers need in this era? The first one is collaboration. Collaboration between teacher and also students. The next is critical thinking, so the teacher cannot be just like that. The teacher just explain the material in front of the class, then hoping that the students will understand it all. It is cannot be there. The next is communication between the students, and the last is creativity, about how they create the learning methods feels interesting to the students. What student needs? The numeric literacy. What is it? Mathematics. The next is scientific. Then, the third is information, citizenship, or in Indonesia we know as kewarganegaraan. And the fifth is cultural literacy, because Indonesia is the place in which many cultures in it. And the last is financial literacy. Why financial? Because when you go abroad, you will have to manage your money wisely. How to survive? The only way to survive this change of era is to maintain the character of students by using the character learning methods. In school nowadays, not only knowledge education taught by the teacher, but character and ethics must be emphasized as well. By the collaboration, teachers and students will make great move whether the society 5.0 or even the next society 6.0, which we haven't known what it is. And I will end the seminar by some quotes by Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which we can use to change the world. Thank you. That's all from me. I will give the time back to Moderator. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
For such information and interesting presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, now come to the question and answer session. We'd like to have 3 questions for this participant, please.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Siva Aulia Basito. I want to ask, why in society 5.0 we have to maintain our character wisely? Thank you.
Thank you for the question. I will answer it right now. Why we have to maintain our characters? Because as I said before, the knowledge can be replaced by technology, and the character cannot. That's it.
Next.
My name is Milani. I want to ask, why society 5.0 is found in Japan and Dubai in Thailand?
Alright, thank you for that was a nice question. Why it is invented by Japan? Because in Japan we know that Japan is mother of technology. They have invented a lot of invention which is very useful to this.
Okay, one more question.
My name is Marcella Fedeli. I want to ask about, is the knowledge learning still important in this era?
Excuse me, can you repeat your question?
Is the knowledge learning still important in this era? Thank you.
Thank you. The knowledge learning education is still important, but not the most important one. The most important is the character learning.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we finally come to the end of the seminar. Before I close the seminar, I would like to take conclusion from what the speaker has presented. Society 5.0 is a human-centered society that balances economic advancement with the resolution of social problems by a system that highly integrates cyberspace and physical space. It was first introduced by the government of Japan in 2019, which was created as an anticipation of the disruption caused by the Industrial Revolution 4.0. Well, Society 5.0 in education is a process of collaboration between human as the center and technology as the base, which means that education 5.0 is an education process which focuses on human development as a creature that has mind, knowledge, and ethics and character supported by the development of modern technology nowadays. The aspects that teachers have to do in this era are collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, and communication. The literacy that students must have are numeric literacy, scientific literacy, information literacy, financial literacy, and citizenship. How to survive from the change is to maintain the character learning ways. I'd like to thank the speaker for the information and interesting presentation, and all the participants for the very active participation. Finally, give the applause for the speaker and for you all. Thank you.
Like we are at the end of the event, let's close today's event by reciting Tahta.
Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim.
We as the committee apologize when there have been a lot of mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.